Hi, I'm Braden Russell from Broken Lens Productions.
And I'm Blaine.
And today we're going to look at another of our old films, right?
Yeah, our very first Western. It was pretty revolutionary, too, if I remember right.
Well, it came as quite a shock to the media world because we wove in a lot of themes and content that people really didn't expect to see in a Western, or any other genre, really.
It was pretty surprising to all of our fans, too.
Well, yeah, because of the deep and profound nature of our previous videos, people were really expecting something more lighthearted. It was kind of like, how much more serious can these guys get, you know?
And we did.
Yes, we did. And there's the first entrance of our villain.
Does he need to go to the bathroom? Now, what was I doing again?
I think you were recovering from a seizure.
Oh, right.
I really had trouble with this part, I remember, mostly because I've never had to play a character so messed up.
Yeah, it took a lot out of you, but I think you really hit that part on the head.
This is probably my favorite shot right here. This is the part where we first start to have doubts that the hero might not actually have what it takes to defeat the villain after all.
I also love the music score.
Yeah, it really sets off the tense mood of the scene. And you know, I really fought that hat. I mean, I was playing a very disturbed individual, but I did think the hat was just a little over the top. I also wondered what you're doing right here.
I'm loosening up my belt so I can draw my gun. And then right here, where that dog goes randomly running across the scene, do you remember what that was about?
I think the best explanation would be that the dog is as psycho as his owner.
This is an interesting scene.
I think it's here where the true extent of my insanity is revealed.
Yeah, this is where it gets really scary.
Not for small children.
I do think it's interesting, though, that your character decides to put on his bow tie right there.
Well, yeah, his decision to don formal clothing at this critical moment really speaks volumes about his deep internal desire to be an opera singer.
Okay, that makes sense now.
Also, the fact that he keeps his one bullet in a front shirt pocket indicates that he probably hasn't been to any kind of firearm safety course in his life.
Oh, so that's why he's so disturbed.
Exactly. Oh, here comes a climax.
I'd like to point out that we sync the countdown with the thumping of the audience's hearts.
Little subtleties like that make or break a movie. I think my expression is very revealing in this shot. I mean, there are a lot of emotions in there, shock, disbelief, but above it all there's this huge regret that I didn't just shave my mustache and become an opera singer.
And now it's too late.
Yeah.
And right here is where I realized that I forgot to loosen my belt.
And this was all improv, right?
Yeah, I really feel like a script just hampers my acting style.
And then there's the question of why you start running.
Yes, and then we remember that the psycho dog is still on the loose.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's why the screen blacks out right there.
Which brings us around to the ultimate message of the film, which is that winning one battle doesn't mean your day can't get messed up after it's over.
And it's never a good idea to throw your gun on the ground after a fight.
Right. Two interlocking messages hidden just under the surface. That's a sign of a great movie.